Hello. We're back again with episode 3. So far, we've done some stuff, and George decided to not tell us that he's going to Maine for the weekend, even though we had this big spiel about it. And then Justin keeps not replying normally, so it's just me and John. We start with a
Woohoo.
topic this time. We talk about iOS gaming. I have some opinions about it. Justin has some opinions about it, kind of, not really.
Had.
What?
Had.
Had?
Yes.
Okay. And we're gonna start off with, I know a lot, not really a lot, but I think I probably have stronger opinions on it than you do. So I think I'd like to start, and you can finish up. Right now, actually this Friday we're filming on a Saturday, it was Thursday that this game came out called Kingdom Hearts Unchained X from the Kingdom Hearts franchise, which is about
Nope,
it's like Disney
I'm not
characters.
even going to talk about this.
It's like turn-based. It originally was on browser a while ago, and they put it into iOS. They announced that at E3 in 2015, and that looked interesting then. And I kind of got into it now, and I actually unlocked the Mad Hatter costume this morning. So, the more you know. So, a lot of times when I play games, I think of iOS games as games I'd play in school. We're not supposed to play games in school buildings, but everyone does. So,
Yeah, kind of like
Yeah.
apps, stuff like that.
it's like, no one wants that to be their main gaming,
Definitely
even though
not.
it is what I think I probably play most. Just because that's what available
Well, it's
to
like
me.
yeah.
Like, when I, voice crack, but when I play an Xbox One game, I want to play that for 2 to 3 hours at a time. And that's not possible during the school week. So if it'd be easier if, this game is segmented into quests that are 5 minutes each maximum. So if, before I go to bed, let's say it's 9:30, I go to bed at 10 because I like to wake up early, and I have to wake up early in the school days. But when that happens, I have to, if I wanted to play something, let's say I don't have anything going on, or, for example, let's say, because April vacation's in 2 weeks for our school, and most schools in Massachusetts. So I'm guessing on Thursday or Friday, I'm probably not going to have that much homework. Well, Friday I'm not going to have any homework. But Thursday night, I'm probably not going to have that much, besides maybe, studying for, a quiz or maybe a test. I don't have anything planned for those days, though. So after I do my homework, it's gonna be 8:30, and I'm gonna be tired, and I'm gonna, I don't want to sit down and play a game for an hour and a half, even though technically that's how long I would normally play for it. But I just don't want to be committed. I'm tired. I went through this whole day of school. I just want to relax and kind of not think about it. Maybe put on a podcast on my phone. And
Yeah.
just relax.
I think some of the problems with the iOS gaming is they can't make a good one. Not good as in,
well, they have different
really
standards.
high quality graphics and things like that. The problem is with their, I don't know how to say this, maybe platforms, but it's not really a platform, it's a device. But they can't make a device that would be, that's not their main function. iPads, iPhones, they're just cell phones. They're not really built to do anything else. Well, they can, but their main function is to call people. That's why you get a phone. But
no, not necessarily.
you don't get an iPhone because you want to get games.
No, that's why people get iPads.
Yeah, iPads, but that's not their function, though.
But it's kind of becoming the function, because that's how Apple makes their money from people buying apps, which are mostly games, I would think.
I know,
And
if they're gonna do that, they should definitely make a device that can handle that amount of graphics packages and
well, no,
high
that's
quality
not the point. Though.
audio. Then what is the point? What's the point of the iPad?
I mean, no, the point is kind of to play games or like office work. Kind
Exactly.
of. Yeah,
So why can't
like
they?
simple stuff. But I think what iOS gaming has turned into is kind of like you know it doesn't need to be good graphics necessarily because I think how gaming got into it was probably like not it wasn't supposed to be that so you know like the gaming like it'd be so much better if there's
Yeah,
like
I kind of
like
get
a
where you come from.
Canon controller and they have like off brands but they're not that good or maybe some of them are
See,
decent,
like the
but-
apps aren't that good. I mean,
no,
all
I'm saying the
good apps.
controllers. So I'm saying it's kind of flawed from the beginning because you can't, you know, just pick up a controller and play it, you know? And then there's other problems too, like the battery. And because the battery drains for like everything, including like Mutomo, which came out a few weeks ago. You know, that just drains battery and for no reason.
Yeah, I kind of get where you're coming from.
So, I mean, and the point of the iOS device is kind of be like you can just bring them anywhere. Like you just slip them into your backpack, you know, in like 2 seconds. You know, it doesn't.
Yeah.
It's not like this
It's
big
kinda
device
like
that needs
more
to be
of
plugged
a-
in all the time.
Kind of like a
So-
more portable gaming system, but not really. For like low quality gaming, but
It's not
anywhere.
low quality. It's just they have to cope with
Yeah.
it. You know.
Well, let's compare to some other gaming franchise or gaming producer, like Xbox or well,
But that's
Microsoft.
not the point. It's on a different scope than that.
What scope is it on though?
A lower one.
With what other competitors?
They don't have one. It's not like
Well, they have Samsung.
no,
I mean,
because
they-
it would be a totally different app store. I'm talking about like it's not like a competitor necessarily because most apps would come out for all like the Google Play Store.
I think apps
and
nowadays
iOS.
are just used for basically social media.
But that's not the whole thing because there's also games. There's two different things.
I understand, but you get a phone to talk with friends in every way, shape, and form possible. Instagram, Twitter. We just had like a class meeting on this. Instagram, Twitter, and all of the above. Snapchat. But I believe that iOS gaming could be improved if they designed something that could actually fit the needs of the person that, like a gamer, say.
Okay, well, but
Like,
gamers aren't gonna want to play this. Like I said earlier, they're gonna want to.
But like
Take
a
this-
portable.
But no one's. That's not people's main concern. This is like an extra thing. You know, like when I can't play in 2 hours of Gears of War 2 or Call of Duty, or even though I don't play that anymore, or like Fallout 4, I could just go on my phone, or well, not really my phone. But that's for like Clash of Clans and stuff like that.
Yeah, I see exactly. It's like talking with friends.
No, that's not talking with friends. That's playing a game that I don't have to have a lot of time commitment to. You see what I mean? It's a different thing.
I don't know.
What do you
But-
mean? I don't know. It's a different genre, basically.
I
And
understand.
people cope with the problems of like it's not supposed to be like an ultra pretty thing, like an Xbox One or well, more like a PS4 or like a really high-end PC. It's supposed to be like this separate thing that's like an off, that of like an off thing that you're supposed to do when you don't have time for it. So, you know, which is why they don't have to have ultra graphics. And anyway, I mean, it would work. That's why a lot of games work better with like a cartoonish style. 'Cause they don't
Yeah.
have to be pretty,
Yeah,
and then they still look great.
I guess. I mean, although I think as a gamer myself, I don't want to mix up my words here because the iPhone, iPad, that has really good quality, but it's the style of gameplay. I guess it's like any other game. It's like very repetitive.
Yeah, which is
I
the
just
point.
get
Because you don't
bored of the apps that are every day, you know?
not well.
To
Well, you say
the
that, but then you play World of Tanks over and over
user, I
again.
mean, well, that's a PC game or an Xbox One
Yeah,
game.
but that
or,
doesn't matter. It's still super repetitive. Just in a lot. It's just
Yeah, but you
longer
get
form
to do
matches.
stuff, and it has.
Not really. You just go forward and you shoot other tanks, and then when you die, you
Okay,
wait
you
for it to
haven't played
respawn.
it, so you can't talk.
What do you? I played 10 hours of it.
A whole 10 hours? Whoa.
Yeah, but that means I get a grip of it.
A grip?
Yeah, that means I understand how the game works, and that's why I chose not to go on with it.
You don't understand anything.
Yes, I do.
No.
I
Just
know
because
how the
stop
whole game
hating
works.
on World of Tanks and Call of Duty. Just stop.
But there's just no point to them. Why can't you just play like another game that
Why do you
has
like
a point
Fallout
to it?
4 so much? It's also so repetitive. You go
No,
for
but
it, you
there's-
try to do something,
It's
and you
not an equal amount of repetitiveness. There's one level of World of Tanks where you join a match, then you play the game, then you die,
They have different.
then you wait for it to
They have
respawn.
different things.
You mean different classes?
Yeah, of course. There's so
yeah,
much stuff.
that doesn't
to choose
change
from.
anything. That just means you wait. But the repetitiveness is still the
It's
same.
it's like the same thing as Fallout 4, though.
No, it's not. Because
Yes, it
Fallout
is.
4, you know, you can do quests, you can do miscellaneous tasks, you can do settlements, you can
Yeah,
do...
see, these settlements look to that as proving grounds or something like that in World of Tanks. You can go and
No, it's not, because you're creating anything, where Proving Grounds is just like a tutorial level.
I really was hoping that you didn't know what that was.
What? It's very self-explanatory. Yeah,
Yeah.
so there's
I think we
not-
got off topic here a little bit.
Okay. But yeah, like the repetitive, but they can code for the repetitive. That's why repetitiveness.
Repetitiveness.
Why that's why a lot of iOS games aren't long term. That's why they have like a AP or like
Yeah.
they like a countdown. You have to wait like an hour or two until you can play another match or whatever, so that the your enjoyment doesn't go off by playing it over and over again. Which I mean, this game, it is repetitive, and I'm probably not gonna be playing as much in like the next few weeks. Just how it works, you know.
You just spent way too much time on that Disney game. That's just.
No,
It's
but
just.
I'm enjoying myself.
I know. Maybe a little bit too much.
No,
Yeah, I think so.
no, I just like
I
Disney
think so.
is a great job. Disney is great.
No.
It is though.
Nope.
4, 6, 9. Okay.
It's taking control of you, Corey.
Nope. I can stop
Yes, it
when I
is.
want to.
No, you can't. You're playing right now, aren't
Yeah,
you?
I am.
You are?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, it's the repetitiveness is kind of the repetitiveness. I can't. Okay, I can't.
Say
Yeah.
specific.
But no.
Say specific.
specific.
do
There was
Ah!
specific
Can you say
spaghetti. What? Wait, can I say what?
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
Okay.
Why is that a weird thing to say?
Some people say Paschetti.
Why?
I don't
They're
know.
idiots.
Why do you say specific or specific or whatever you say? Pacific.
Specific.
Yeah, now you say it.
Yeah, you just have to think about it because it's not a word I have in my language.
I think you just verbally threw up everywhere. I'm gonna clean my screen now.
Jonathan, you need help.
No, you need help while you're on. It's not healthy.
It is very
You need to
healthy.
come back to the land of good graphics and.
No, but graphics doesn't matter.
Well, I
The
mean,
game is fun, then
I
you don't
didn't
have to worry about
The
graphics.
iOS graphics are really good, but.
They're not really good. They just make up for not being great.
Can I finish?
No.
No, that's what I was gonna say. Great, good job.
Thank you, I win.
I think a lot of people also like the trivia type of games on the iOS devices because I have multiple games on this that require are like trivia based.
those aren't games we're talking about.
What?
That's a different genre, basically.
A different genre of games, yeah.
Yeah, but that's not. I wouldn't consider that gaming.
It's the iOS, all in all, is just used for a very, very wide variety of games.
Yeah.
Like, it goes from trivia to first-person shooter, and then to whatever you're playing. I don't even know what you're playing.
Turn-based role-playing RPG or role-playing action, not an action. It's role-playing.
And then
RPG.
also, it can be used. Some apps can be used for learning purposes, like
Those aren't
Quizlet.
games.
What?
Those aren't games. We're not.
I know.
About
I'm
those.
just trying to depict the variety
No,
of.
but we're not talking about all. We're talking about games. We're not talking about everything in the iOS. Okay? It's called iOS game. That's why we picked the topic, because it's gaming.
Yes, I'm just
It's
trying
not
to
iOS
explain the
studying
up
skills.
of iOS stuff.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter because we're talking about games, which is the most important part.
Oh, okay, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, like simple things like if people want to make a simple game, that's not like you have to go on like an Xbox, like you used to have to, like you have to go to like you have to get like a hardcore like actual like
Yeah, I know what you mean.
like cartridge like back in the day, but now you can just upload it to iOS, like put it on the App Store, and you know it doesn't have to be this extreme thing, you know, because there can be games where people, you know, it only takes like 3 sittings to finish, like now I can think of the name. There's some like really artsy one that I played a while ago when it was on sale.
Yeah.
Movement Valley or Monument Valley. There we go, Monument Valley. You know, it doesn't have to be that great because, you know, it makes place for it, and it's very simple and whatever. But yeah, so I guess if we want to move on to the next subject or whatever.
Sure.
Yeah, well, I guess before we do that, we can finish off, you know. So I guess in total, from what I'm hearing and what I'm thinking from both of us, is that we think it's a good platform, but it's not overtaking the Xbox PS4.
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
Xbox, PS4.
You know, it's like a separate thing. It's like not necessary.
It's its own genre of video games.
Yeah. So like you're not basing it off of like good graphics.
Like there's,
you know, there's not high standards.
There's console games and then
well,
there's
I guess
iOS
there's
games.
standards, but there's not like high standard, like as high standards.
It's not maybe higher, it's just different standards.
Yeah. So I guess we can move on to what we've been playing this past week. Until I guess including iOS, because that's basically all I've played since. Besides yesterday, I played a little bit.
So recent apps for iOS that I've gotten include Mortal Kombat X, 10, whatever you want. It's a really, really fun game.
They do this for all of them right now.
What?
They do this for all of their releases?
Yeah. And I just find it a really fun game. I knew it came out a long while ago.
What are you talking about? It came out like this summer.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it came out this summer.
Mortal Kombat 10?
Yes.
Not 40. Not XL.
No, it's not. It's XL because it's extra large because of all the content. I tell you this constantly.
Okay. Well, whenever it came out, I think it's a good game. And you should definitely go check it out on the App Store right now. Yeah. Another game that I've gotten for PC is Blacklight Retribution. That's a really fun game. Recommend do not play it on a laptop. Just don't even try to download it on a laptop. The package is way. I tried to download it on my laptop, and it's a crazy amount of space that you need. So definitely.
You just need to have a 1 terabyte hard drive.
Or if you have that, I mean.
So you can download on anything. You're saying.
Yeah, but definitely go try it out because if you have a PC, because it's a really fun game, but take a lot of space. And if you have laggy internet, don't do it either, because then you'll just get angry, and yeah, lag kills people. Don't do that.
So is that everything so far?
I think I have one more game, but you can go ahead while I try and find it.
Okay, well, on iOS, which is where I do most of my gaming at school and whatever, as we talked about, I finished this third and fourth worlds in Plants vs. Zombies 2. I got into the fifth one, so now we're at the Dark Ages, which is interesting. It's basically like the nighttime levels in the normal game, except you can still use the, now I can't think of what it's called. So you can still use the sunflower, as well as like the other plants like grow in time and stuff. And there's some cool options to get more sun. But the sun doesn't fall down in the sky, which is why they have all that extra stuff. And that is basically just what's happening in that. Then also, I can't think of what it's called. Kingdom Hearts Unchained X, which, as I talked about earlier, is a browser game that came to iOS on Thursday. They announced it at E3 that would happen, and now it's out. And I totally forgot about it until I watched a trailer on IGN, and now I've played like 10 hours of it.
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying it.
Another game that I found looks really, really cool, although I haven't played it yet, is Alien, I think it's called.
Alien Isolation?
There it is, Alien Isolation.
From the Alien?
This game, I was watching reviews from it from both Markiplier, I think it was, and
yeah, but those aren't reviewers. Those are just like, I liked
well,
it.
they go through the game and explain like what's what. Well, not really explain, but they just go through the game and get scared a lot. I mean, I think it's really funny.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's a good review.
I'm probably going to get
because they're all those guys are idiots. So.
Whoa. That hurt a little bit.
Oh, yeah. So. Well, moving on to other stuff. I played an hour and a half of Fallout 4. I'm excited for DLC. Wasteland Workshop comes out Tuesday, which what day is that? Is the 12th, I think. And that allows you to do all. There's a ton of more stuff for the settlement building, which is one of my favorite parts. I'm gonna totally deck out Sanctuary Hills, which is like the first settlement you get, and then I'll get the Benevolent Leader achievement. And there's I think there's 3 more achievements you can get that come with the DLC. I think I have 5 or 6 more achievements in the game. Yeah, they just take a ton of time to do, so I haven't done much to progress in them. One's really easy though. First I have to find my companion that is all my fat man with it, because I need to go kill 5 giant creatures, which would consist of behemoths.
Those of you who don't play Fallout 4, Fat
well,
Man.
you should, because it's a great game.
It's not an actual Fat Man. It's a mini nuke launcher. Just so.
Yes. And I have like 15 shells for it. I have 15 mini nukes for it. So I need to go
raid the Fort Knox, is it? No. What am I thinking of? It's a mission in
if it's a main quest story, I've already done it.
I don't think it is.
What is it from?
It's from Brotherhood of Steel, where you go raid the super mutant hideout place.
I don't know if I've talked to you about this before. I don't know, because I've done 3 different saves, or 3 or 4 different saves based save points in the game based on because I wanted to get all the achievements and they come from what faction you choose. So I went back before you had to choose a faction, and I went through their quest lines to get the achievements. And I don't know if I did that quest before I moved on. I can go to that island though and check it out, definitely. I just need to get some more. I would need to get some more. Yeah, I can't think of the word. I would need to get some more Radaway.
S'mores?
More s'mores.
Ba-dum-bums. Is that all?
Tonight I might finish Kiilstoft 2. Maybe tomorrow I'll finish it. I have at least 2 more chapters left, and I don't know how long they are. I haven't been keeping track with them.
Okay.
Yeah, and also today I'm gonna get Rare Replay. For
Very
the
cool.
Xbox One. I think it's an exclusive. It's all of Rare's old popular games. I mean, I'm probably gonna play Banjo-Kazooie first, but then later I'm also gonna get Banjo-Tooie's also in there. It's 30 games from Rare, packaged into one disc form, which is really nice. I think it came out as $30. Originally, it wasn't 60, maybe it was 40.
Yeah.
30 or 40.
Sounds
But
about
on
right.
Amazon, it keeps fluctuating from $20 to $21. So, but now it's back at 20. So I'm gonna buy that. And shipping's probably like $1 or $2, but I can pay for that. So yeah, so that's. Is there anything else you're planning to get? Coming up?
Just Mortal Kombat XL, extra large, and maybe the Division. Maybe. I was looking at that. Looks pretty cool.
It looks interesting, but I mean, I already have Destiny, so Destiny looks more interesting to me.
Okay.
So is that everything?
I think that's everything.
Oh, wait, I was gonna, this weekend I'm making the map for the Homebrew World. And then based off of that, I'm gonna see if there's, like, things online I can read about how to go across making a campaign in your new world or whatever, or what you need to do. I kind of want to wait for everyone to make their characters,
We should definitely get to start doing that now.
but I need to start doing stuff, and then once you make the characters, then I can start making a campaign, probably. I'm not
Okay.
sure how other people are actually doing
One,
that.
even if we don't make our characters yet, keep doing the campaign.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna make it, yeah,
Yeah. Don't wait on us.
because it doesn't
Don't do it.
Because then
'cause
George
then we'll
randomly
never
goes
get
to
it done.
Maine, and Justin says no.
Yeah. I think that's it.
Yep. So we'll be back again next week. Actually, I put in Team Fortress 2 in the last episode. I don't know what I'm gonna put in this episode. But yeah, that was interesting. I have to render each of our faces separately to do that though. So it takes like 4 hours on my crummy computer. So a laptop, so I can't change anything. So I'm gonna have to save up for a PC.
That- yeah.
And I'll probably make it myself. That seems cheaper. I can figure out how to do that somehow.
Yeah.
I'll get a manual. Yeah. Well, I guess you like that. Subscribe and like the video and do other stuff because we want people to enjoy our content.
Yes.
Yeah. So see you later.
Goodbye.